Okay, so I'm preloading row 2. Row 1, we're not doing anything. Although I was thinking of outlining it in black. I don't know. And I also was thinking incorporating ribbons in the wings, but again, the bee's wings are clear or white. So you guys can play around. I wanted to just give you guys some ideas to go with, like I always do, and then you guys knock it out of the park. So I'm going to mimic this side onto this side, and I'm going to show you how I did the petal. So preload, closed, row 2, leave row 1, and you're going to preload them closed and leave a space for you, okay? Edges or factory edges. This is where I cut it, 10 by 10, okay? And I'm just going to scrunch it up the middle, like pleating, right up the center, okay? And I always try to start and finish with the cut part facing down towards the table. Now I'm going to flip this, and I'm making almost one uniform petal, just like that. So you can see the two edges, okay? And then I'm going to stick this little nub right into the zip tie. And that's why it looks so full. So you can get away with doing this probably with a value mesh with a little bit of foil in it, okay? Okay, scrunch it up the middle so it looks like a bow tie. Okay, one, and then you're going to bring it one right over top of the other of the, get the nub and put it right in. So that's all we're doing in each zip tie. So it's a fairly easy project. Flip it. Okay, so there's that one row done. Cut the zip ties off. So we want to make it the wing rounded, right? Because the bee is not like a butterfly where they have the nice points and everything. The bee is more of a rounded wing. So on row, that's 1, 2, row 3, I used this little hole to the outside of the board, and then I used this one, the 3. I just really didn't feel I needed more in here because it was so full to begin with. So I'm just going to load it. So around here. If you're not in Unique Wreath Creators, which is our sister group that all you designers come up with some fabulous stuff. So I'll show this bee, and there's people in there that are going to jack this bee right up and blow me away. So if you're not in Unique Wreath Creators, it is a fabulous group. You should be in there because the designs in there are like over the top. Yeah, the bee body that I decorated. It turned out so pretty. Yeah, there is definitely a lot of talent in that group. Okay, so now we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4 holes on row 4. So preload them again. So again, just flip it right over top. And then stick your little nub right into the zip tie. Okay, so I think once I get my bee body on, I'm going to put something heavy on it later, like a book or something, so I can smush this down. Okay, so I'm going to just use pipe cleaners. I don't have any white ones. Okay, so I'm just going to go down. So when I flip this over, I'm going down this hole and this hole, and then this hole and this hole, right? Yes. You go through these 2 holes and these 2 holes. Now, we want to push this down. I'm going to have to move the wings, separate them like this somehow, because we don't want it looking like a butterfly. And same with here. So I'll put the body down, and then I'm going to flatten them. See how I'm going to flatten them? I'm going to put something heavy on them tonight. Make sure all my mesh is coming. All right. I'm going to flip it over, and we're going to pull the pipe cleaners tight. So let's get rid of these. So I'm clipping these off, and I'm just going to put them right back down the hole so nothing gets scratched. Okay, I'm not too worried about the top wings, but I want the bottom separated for sure. Because you can just hot glue right onto the board. So I'm going to glue these, put hot glue right on the board. And press down. Okay, on one side. All right, I'm going to put just a little tiny bow on them right here, because why not? Okay, let's make a little bow just to go right here. Okay, we're just sticking the bow on. There! Look how cute he is! And I'm just going down this hole, back up this one, and throwing zip tie on there for a hanger. Ta-da! He's a cute bee.